Hello, I'm Adam Barralet and welcome to this Crystal Connections video where we're exploring the crystal Heliodor. Now I chose a bit of a special day to speak about Heliodor because today here in the Southern Hemisphere it is the festival of Letha, which is the summer solstice. So it is the longest day of the year. Now this of course is when the sun is at its full power. Why is that relevant to Heliodor? Well, Heliodor means gift of the sun. This beautiful yellow crystal is connected to the power of the sun. That obviously is a nice raw piece. Here is one of my favorite tumble pieces. It looks a little bit like citrine, but has a very different vibration. Now, Heliodor is part of the beryl family. What's the beryl family? Well, the beryl family is a group of crystals that grows in a hexagon. More well-known members of this family would be things like emerald, which is green beryl, or aquamarine, blue beryl, but even morganite is pink beryl. Heliodor, of course, having that yellow rays of the sun, is yellow beryl. Now, to show you a really interesting piece of my collection, Heliodor, or all beryls, grow in a hexagon. And you can kind of see how when this is uninhibited, you've got that hexagon shape. The really interesting thing, as this crystal was growing, whatever was in the environment at the time was blue to start off with, and so it was soaking in and turning it into aquamarine. But something changed, and right here, you can see where it changed into Heliodor. So you can sometimes get the beryls growing together depending on what's happened in their environment. Now, the great thing about Heliodor is it has so many different benefits. It really helps with the solar plexus chakra, it helps with your intelligence and illumination. All those gifts that the sun brings to us, Heliodor brings into your life. And those are the themes we're going to explore right now in this video. With its strong connection to the sun, use your Heliodor to bring that solar warming energy into your life when the sun is not around or at its strongest. When you're feeling cold, wearing your Heliodor will help to bring warmth to your life. In the midst of winter, when you're feeling a bit gloomy, place Heliodor and some candles in the eastern windows, welcoming the sun in. This is a great thing to do when the first signs of winter are disappearing and spring is making its way. If you have tropical animals that you keep as pets to help them feel that more warmth on those cold days, Heliodor can be really helpful in that time as well. Heliodor is great to get outside when the sun is shining to help you bathe and really soak up the life-giving vitality that the sun brings to us. So often we spend so much time indoors, and Heliodor reminds us to go outside, connect with the sun, feel its vibrancy, feel that energy, and really allow ourselves to shine just as the sun does. Heliodor helps you tune into the golden ray of intellect, learning and knowledge. It is really great for helping you think through things in different situations and think about the consequences of your actions and what will unfurl by the steps you take. This is an amazing crystal to help with true nobility and selfless leadership, to make sure that your actions are for not just your own benefit, for the greatest good of all concerned. But don't see Heliodor as this real serious or rigid kind of crystal. It has a real fun and joyous, optimistic, upbeat energy. Rather, it allows you to approach whatever responsibilities you choose to take in life with ease and grace and allow them to flow with that inner light of yours shining inside, and you can be confident that you know what you're doing and go through each day with that real surety, and everyone around you will have that confidence in you as well. Heliodor is great for promoting success in all areas of life. First of all, it improves our intellect so that we make wiser decisions, but it's also really good for helping you recover after setbacks. Heliodor has a balancing energy, and so if you've lost your job or had a financial setback, work with Heliodor to regain what is rightfully yours and what you're used to having in your life. Because of that ability to help you shine and show as a leader, it's a really great one if you are going for a job interview. Take your Heliodor with you to allow that true essence of who you truly are to shine, and to people to understand and get who you are when you go for that interview. Now, if you're self-employed, it's really important to make sure that you don't work. And Heliodor, being a balancing crystal, will make sure that you give your best and are totally on point when it comes to having your business, but that you have time to share with loved ones and to nourish yourself with a bit of leisure and joy and playful time with the friends and family and those that you hold near and dear to your heart. Being that hexagonal shape Beryls are associated with balance and harmony. They're also associated with awakening the six senses. Now we know the five, we've got sight, smell, taste, hearing and touch, but the sixth is that deeper sense, that knowingness, and is able to sense things beyond the physical realms that these other five senses pick up. And thus the Beryl family helps us connect with the elemental beings of the four magical elements. So what are these elemental beings? Well, you've got fire and the dragons, you've got water and the merfolk, you've got earth and the gnomes, and then of the air you have the sylphs and the fae, or the fairies. Now, will you see fairies by working with Heliodor? Maybe, maybe not. What do the fairies bring to us? Well, they bring to us the knowledge of the element of air. Air is about that intellect, that wisdom, that knowledge and knowing what to do. It helps rule and govern the star signs of Gemini, Libra and Aquarius, and helps them all to make wise decisions. Now when you have a decision to make or need some guidance or wisdom, it's really nice to grab some Heliodor and then go and sit outside and just close your eyes, whisper your wish over the Heliodor and ask the Fae to come and whisper that wisdom or the answers you seek into your ears. Now, you may not see or hear a fairy actually speak to you, but a spontaneous thought or feeling or emotion may wash over you, and that can be a way that they'll bring the answer to you. But keep working with the fairies, and time over time, as you work with Heliodor, the fairies will reach out to you more and more. Hello, how are you? I've got a doggy visitor. Because of its balancing properties and yellow energy, Heliodor is great for helping to maintain balance of the solar plexus chakra. Now the solar plexus chakra is our seat of personal empowerment, and Heliodor is especially powerful when we've been working with having our power stripped away and have now worked hard to bring that back. Heliodor is great for anyone who has suffered any type of abuse and now is re-empowered and has healed that hurt that abuse brought into their life. A great way to work with Heliodor is to either meditate with it on that solar plexus area or wearing it as a pendant, maybe a long pendant that kind of dangles down near the lower sternum where the energy center is. Bringing and visualizing that golden yellow ray of light. I often, when I'm teaching children, I talk about it being our sun. And you know, when we're shy, we hide our sun away, and when we're confident, we let it shine. Heliodor helps that sun to shine brightly, so when you are interacting with other people, whether it be in romantic or interpersonal relationships, business or social, whatever it may be, that sun shines and you share your light with other people and invite other people to share their light with you. Heliodor is absolutely perfect for when you're out and about meeting new people or wanting to form a deeper connection with the people already in your life. When you've been using a crystal a lot, or you're about to use it for something important in your life, it's great to cleanse it. This brings it back to its natural balance. Heliodor, obviously being associated with the sun, is great to cleanse out in the sun. Now with many crystals, especially ones that have a colour, you don't want to put them out under the harshness of the midday sun. You will find that some will change colour or lose their colour. So just popping Heliodor out, maybe in the sunrise if you're working at bringing something new into your life, or at sunset when you're looking at getting rid of something and rebalancing in that type of way, and allow just the gentle sun rays to bring this crystal back to its full potential. To get the most out of your Heliodor, bring in other things into the workings and into your life that have a similar energy. I love working with plants and especially essential oils, and thus I love working with bergamot. As I've said, Heliodor is great for bringing back your power when it's been lost in the past, and bergamot is great for helping with self-worth. When we have lost our self-worth, reach for your bergamot and allow it to remind you of how special you are and the value you offer to the world. Working with that and Heliodor can be a really potent 1-2 punch. Now, I also love working with animal guides and getting the wisdom from what they bring into our life. I love working with the pheasant. The golden pheasant has a beautiful golden colour that can really resonate with that solar energy of Heliodor. What does pheasant teach us? It teaches us to shine, to be proud of who we are, and to get out there and strut our stuff. Pheasant also teaches us the importance of getting out in the open and making sure we're not kind of stuck in a situation or stuck in an area too long. If you work inside, bring in that pheasant energy and get out into open spaces, either during your lunch break or on weekends. So if you want to work with these three things together, take your Heliodor, close your eyes, inhale some bergamot essential oil, and then visualize the pheasant coming into your sacred space, maybe a natural space that you visualize. What would pheasant say to you? What do you feel from the crystal? What does the influence of that essential oil? All these three things can work together to bring some really great lessons and illumination. Now, astrologically, of course, Heliodor is associated with the sun. Its power day, or the best day to work with Heliodor, is Sunday. Now, have you worked with Heliodor? It is a rarer crystal and you may have to look hard to find one, but trust me, it'll be shining bright, waiting for you to find it when the time is right. If you have worked with Heliodor, I'd love to hear about your experience, so please pop a comment below and share with our crystal and nature-loving community. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I'm Barralet. Blessed be.